Omar Figueroa. Good afternoon, everyone. We will begin shortly. If you have not signed in, please sign in on the right, on my right side. There's a desk and a sign-in sheet with your name and case number, please. Jonathan? Good afternoon. Once again, if you haven't signed in, please go ahead and do so now, and we will begin the agenda shortly. Olga? Is someone here to represent Don Wright? Can you please come up here? Elvira Morales Maciniegos. Elvira Morales. Elvira Morales. Jasmine Gary. Elvira Morales. (525) Northwest 7th Street, 525 Northwest 7 Calle. Larissa. Good afternoon, everyone, once again. I hereby call August 20, 2026 Code Compliance Special Master Hearing to order. Roll call, Special Master Michael Stiles.
Here.
City Attorney June.
Here.
Code Manager Genaro Murillo.
Here.
Special Master, please approve the minutes of the hearing that took place on August the 6th, 2026.
Approve.
We kindly request that everyone in attendance place your cell phones on silence. Por favor, todos los que están aquí presentes pongan su teléfono en silencio. Anyone giving testimony today, please stand to be sworn in by Homestead Police Officer Harris. Please remain standing.
Translator, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the translations which you are about to give in these proceedings will be accurate and correct to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? If so, say I do.
Remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For the record, the following amendments have been made to the hearing agenda. Item 4, case number CC 2600197, TKT from civil citations has been complied. Item number 6, case number CC 2600202, TKT from civil citations has been complied. Item number 9, case number CC 2600205, TKT from civil citations has been complied. Item 11, case number CC 2600210, TKT from civil citations has been complied. Item number 12, case number CC 2600212, TKT from civil citations has been complied. Item number 7, case number CE 25080356 from previously heard has been tabled. Item 13, case number CC 2600213, TKT from civil citations has been complied. Item number 1, case number CE 25020206 from previously heard has been tabled. Item number 3, case number CE 25080137 from previously heard has been tabled. Item number 3, case number CC 2501064, NOB from new business has been tabled. Item number 4, case number CC 2501209, NOB from new business has been complied. Item number 7, case number CC 2600434, NOB from new business has been complied. Item number 10, case number CC 2600733, NOB from new business has been complied. Item 13, case number CC 25011156, NOB from new business has been tabled. Item number 25, case number CC 2602068, NOB from new business has been complied. Item 26, case number CC 2602194, NOB from new business has been complied. Item 28, Case number CC 2602-203 NOB from New Business has been complied. Item 24, case number CC 2602-033 NOB from New Business has been complied. Special Master, if I may take the cases out of order from the agenda for those who are present today.
Approve.
Item number 6, under New Business, Code Officer Buell, case number CC 2600361 NOB, Jose Gabriel Arellano Exmeiro.
Good afternoon. The citation was issued to Jose Gabriel Arellano Exmeiro at property address 2818 Southeast 24th Avenue. The notice of violation was issued on February 7th, 2026 for code section 636, terrace with electric built-in rear of property without a permit. The location of the violation was 2818 Southeast 24th Avenue. I took the photographs on February 7th, 2026. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted.
I observed this pergola terrace that was built at the stated property address. I researched and saw that there was no permit for the work that was done. A notice of violation was issued to the property owner. The property owner asked for and was granted 2 extensions on 3/19 and 5/11 of 2026. Their permit was applied for, permit number BD 26000715BLR on 5/28, but has not been issued. The review process was on 7/20, and that is still in the review process as of today.
Can you repeat all that detailed again with dates?
For the permit, sir?
Permits.
The permit BD 26-00715-BLR-R was applied for on May 28th, 2026, but has not been issued yet. The review process started on 7/20 of 2026, but that is still in review.
When was the extensions?
The extension was on March 19th, 2026 and May 11th, 2026.
Okay. And the permit is, he did put in for the permit, and we're just waiting for...
Right now, it's in review between the property owner and development services.
All right, can I go ahead and get your information, name, address, and how can we be able to expedite you? Name and address? Okay. How can we help you become compliant? Actually, I don't really need to ask that. All we'll need to do is put in a date for it to become reviewed by the development services, if I'm not mistaken, right or wrong?
It's still in review. You'd have to ask the property owner exactly where they're at in that process. I know there's something that he still has to give development services.
Okay. Go ahead and give me the details, please.
Well, it's still in review. I just finished talking to the clerk, and they said they don't know when they're going to review it. So that's what we're waiting for zoning to let us know. We might have to go to a variance because of the setback is supposed to be 2 feet, and he has only 1 feet. So I'm just waiting for that, for them, to know which way we're going to go.
Okay. I'm going to ask that we table this case until we can figure out what development services is requiring of them, if that's okay. Okay. So for case number, I'm gonna table this case until Development Services get back with you, so you can get a full understand and being able to know what direction in order to fulfill their desires.
Okay.
All right. I know we're backed up a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, right or wrong. Yeah. So would 15 days think we would be able to come to some kind of conclusion?
So at this point, can the city request an adjudication and then a compliance day of 60 days, and
I'll
we could
grant
get
that.
in contact with the officer and give them, the
That'll be-
updates?
That's fair. I'll grant that. I'm going to give 60 days, but we're going to adjudicate this. All right. So you understand what that entails, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to adjudicate this property. It's going to be given 60 days, which will be October the 1st. So I'm going to grant 60 days. Anything else that I could do for you?
Well, if we decide to go with a hearing, with a variance, that might take a little longer. Would you guys give me, additional time?
So how this works is we have to wait until you and Development Services get together to find out what it is that they're requiring. After that, then when you come back before us, the next hearing master will be able to make a determination. I'm just giving you allotted time to be able to correct or for Development Service to communicate with you accurately, okay? To give you details of what they desire and what they want you to be seen done.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you.
No problem. I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling. For case number CC 2600361-NOV, I'm going to do an adjudication on this property, give 60 days to be able to come in compliance, and I'm going to waiver the $80 administration fee today for that property. All right? All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
Next case, item number 2, under civil citation, Code Officer Lynn.
I want to make the announcement real quick. If you have any illegal dumping, unless you have solid proof, you might as well go ahead and pay it, or unless you're going to go down to the third paragraph. That third paragraph indicates that from a $500 fine, it goes to a $1,000 fine. Please, I take this seriously for our city. Go ahead and pay your fine. Thank you.
Next case, item number 2, under civil citation, Code Officer Lynn, case number CC 2600188 TKT, Robert Arias Solozabal, hypnotist.
Hi, good afternoon.
Special Magistrate, give me one moment to pull up my testimony
Take your
information.
time.
Good afternoon. This property was cited back on June 23rd of 2026 for an electrical meter that was relocated on the property without a required permit. This came in as a via complaint from our work services department that indicated that the property was working on electrical on the back of the property. During my initial site visit with the property owner, they indicated that the tree in the back of the property had fell at one point, which knocked over the line that was originally connected to the first meter. Due to them going through renovations that they do have permits for, they decided to go ahead and relocate the meter, but in doing so, they did not pull a permit originally. The property since then was notified on the 23rd with a citation and also a notice of violation. The notice of violation was in compliance because they did pull a permit and did finalize the electrical meter via the electrical department with the permit, but the citation has not been paid in full. Thus far, it was set for tonight's hearing. Special Magistrate, please accept all the evidence submitted into evidence.
Accepted. You said that they did come to compliance with the requirements that city is requiring.
Yes, right away, the property owner actually got in touch with me the following day, indicated he submitted an application, and within less than 30 days, they had his permit pretty much approved due to the property owner, I believe, was actually a licensed electrician, so he got most of the stuff done on his own.
Okay. Go ahead and state your name and address, please, for the records. Pull the mic up. You don't have to lean down. There you go. There you go.
Ruben Manuel Arias Rosal, 544 Northwest 12th Street.
Okay.
Homestead.
How can we help you to rectify this fine? How can he gonna need an interpreter?
Yeah, please. Yo tuve los permisos, los dos permisos pasaron por la inspección y los dos permisos están cerrados. Yo tengo los certificados.
I got the 2 permits and they were already approved. I have the 2 of them here with me.
But does he understand that there's still a fine that's carrying with the penalty for him violating not pulling a permit from the beginning?
Sí, pero aún así usted tiene una multa por no haber pedido el permiso desde el principio.
Okay, yo no sabía que eso podría pasar.
I didn't know that could happen.
Yeah. Do he still has his citation?
Tiene todavía la multa, la citación.
Mm-hmm. So the citation is a fine that has to be paid.
Es una multa que hay que pagar.
Okay, yo llamé a Jeffrey, pero no me dijo como tal que era una multa.
I called Jeffrey, but he didn't tell me that it was a fine.
Yeah, it's a fine that must be rectified. Normally, because he come before me in the 3rd paragraph, if you show him the 3rd paragraph, failure to pay the civil penalty can be in correcting the violations and correcting the violations or attempting to schedule.
Hay un tercer párrafo aquí que dice que hay que pagar la multa y si no se paga, pues ahí le incrementan la cantidad. Can
Yeah.
I show you so you
Mhm.
can point it out to me? 'Cause dice aquí, si usted no paga la multa y corrige el incumplimiento o así o va a la audiencia que es la de hoy, entonces usted tendrá un incumplimiento del asunto. Entonces dice, si el juez encuentra que usted está en incumplimiento de la evaluación, la multa máxima será de $1,000 por día por incumplimiento más costos tributarios. Entonces, cada día que haya más incumplimiento, entonces que usted no corrige el asunto, entonces continuarán con las multas, además de los otros gastos.
Ya, por favor, decía que tenía un mes para obtener los permisos. Yo tuve los permisos en un mes. De hecho, los permisos están cerrados.
It said that I had a month to get the permits, and as is, the permits are already completed.
Y que los saqué menos.
I thank him for getting the permits, but the work was done illegally from the beginning. And so this is why he's obtained a citation. Today, I'm going to reduce his citation due to him being very quickly about making sure he come to compliance, but there is a fine.
Dice que le agradece por haber sacado los permisos, pero que igual la obra fue hecha ilegalmente, pero que debido a que usted se presentó aquí el día de hoy y trató de hacer todo lo que pudo hacer correctamente, le va a reducir la multa.
All right?
Thank you.
And I'm only being lenient because you were so quick about correcting your
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So I go quickly to the city and ask for the permits.
Okay, so anything you do to your property, make sure you try to figure out whether you need a permit or not, all right?
Now
All right.
I know that.
I'm going to go ahead and reduce the fine to $250, all right? Normally, it would have been $1,000 today, but I'm trying to be very
Thank you so much.
thankful for you being able to become compliant.
Actually, I have a permit for the roof, for the windows. Everything is completed.
And this is why I'm being very compassionate, because you are trying to show what is required of you, okay? So today, instead of $1,000, I'm going to reduce it to $250. All right?
Thank you so much.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and make anything else?
I appreciate it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling. In the case number CC 2600188, $250, reduced the fine to $250. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Please see the clerk before you leave.
After we call your cases, please wait, continue to wait in the audience so we can give you your paperwork. Después que acabemos de llamar su caso, por favor esperen la audiencia para darle documentos. Gracias. Next case, item 17, under new business, Code Officer Buell, case number CC 2601194, NOB, Long Nguyen RN Real Estate LLC.
Good afternoon again. This notice of violation was issued to Mr. Gwen on April 11th of 2026 at property address, his property address is 15241, my apologies, Southwest 150th Street, Miami, Florida 33196. The notice of violation was issued on April 11th, 2026 for code section 636, a new wooden fence with no active permit for the wooden fence. The location of the violation was at 604 Southwest Chrome Terrace. I took the photograph on April 10th, 2026. The photo fairly and accurately represents what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photo submitted as evidence.
Accepted.
I observed a newly built fence at the stated address. I researched and noticed that there was not a permit for the work done. A notice of violation was issued to the property owner. The property owner has been in contact with me, but didn't contact me until last month.
All right. Can you state your name and address for the record, please?
My name is Lou Nugent, and the address or the billing address?
The address for this
Violation?
citation.
604 Southwest Chrome Terrace.
All right. How can we help you come compliant?
I already have, I think I was looking for a car. So, my neighbor, he took down his fence, so it's exposed. And I decided to kind of like patch it up a little bit to kind of like the property is not exposed. Mm-hmm. So that's why I got that violation. So then I went and looked for, and then I got a paper and I went and looked for the contract to do the whole thing over again. But it was difficult for me to find it. So I went to almost like, I think like 6 contractors. They say they give me a quote and everything, and then they just don't answer my call. And finally, I got the last one, and I think I spoke to Officer Bill and then he already got everything approved already, and I think he started redoing this week.
Do we have a permit number on file?
I have it. I don't know he has it.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me the permit number? Or give the public the permit number?
Yes, the permit number is... Sorry, it's coming up. BD-26-00986-BL-R. Right now, it's still in progress. It's still in the pre-screening progress, so it hasn't been issued yet.
No, excuse me, Wilford. Can I say something?
Give me a few minutes.
All right.
The application was submitted on 7/27. I'm sorry. Yes, 7/27.
All right, you can go ahead.
So the reason I took so long to contact him, because I thought I can do by like owner permit, and I went and get the permit, the original permit, which I had to cancel it because I was back and forth, and then found out that I'm not allowed to do by owner because the property is under LLC. So that was my I didn't know about that issue. Okay. So that's why it took me longer to get it solved.
But now you have the permit
Now
is in effect.
Yes,
It has been applied for. It's still in a pre-screening
Pre-screening
process.
process. All right. So he's already done all of his preliminary work that he needs to be able to get. Now we're waiting on development services. All right. Yeah. Before I make the ruling, is there anything? This is it. All right. So today it's going to be $80 for administrative costs. I'm going to give a 30-day extension for them to be able to review and then get back with you. All right.
Oh, also, I think I already applied for the extension. I think like yesterday or 2 days ago.
Extension for
that I don't know. I spoke to you, but I'm not sure. So I spoke to Officer Bill about he said to file extension on the same permit, but every time I go in the system, they keep on kicking me out.
Well, you're not. First of all, you're not approved yet for your permit. It's in process of getting to that status.
Oh, okay.
You just applied. They have not given you approval for anything yet.
Okay.
So I'm giving you 30 days so they can give you your permit number. In the meantime, it's an $80 administration fee for coming today. Okay. So that's how that works. You can't do anything until you get your permit opened. It's not open yet. It's just applied status. All right. So within 30 days, the city development services should be able to you should be able to move around and be able to do it as you're requiring, all right, or requesting.
So right now, I think because the guy that applied for the contractor, he applied the permit, and he told me that I think he got a approval to starting next week to.
Not if you still applied under you trying to do it. You just gotta wait. You gotta wait until you get all of your information from development services, and then take your steps of whatever is required of you from that state. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the ruling. Did I make myself clear? You understand where I'm?
A little bit. But
Okay, just wait
Okay.
until you get an email from development services with the permit number. Then you can do whatever it is you need to do.
Okay.
Got it? All right.
Understood now.
I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling for this case. Case number CC2601194 NOV. $80 administration fee, 30 days, which will start the 30-day expiration will be to be compliant is September the 1st. Let me make a correction. Thank you. 30. Some correction. 30 days from today is September the 19th. So let me repeat this. Let me get myself together here. 9, 20, 9, 18. Case number CC 2601194 NOV. Am I correct? $80 administration fee, 30 days to become compliant. That 30 days will be no September the 20th, not September the 1st of 2026. Thank you. You may see the clerk or have a seat until she calls you. Thank you.
Next case, item number 9 on the previously heard. Code Officer Chapelli, case number CC 2601013, NOB, Omar Figueroa Gómez Adelaida Pérez.
This is an affidavit of noncompliance. The case was heard on May 21st, 2026, and we're given until June 20th, 2026 to comply. For code sections 19-1, outdoor storage all over the property and the roof. Affidavit of noncompliance was sent certified and regular mail on June 15, 2026. Property was also posted with an affidavit of noncompliance on June 16, 2026. Special Master, please accept the photo submitted as evidence.
Can I review the front? Never mind, I already know this case. I approve it. Approve. Please. Sorry. All right, approved. Approved.
Este caso ha sido presentado en una corte civil. Yo tengo aquí el documento. Aquí dice la sí. Okay.
Yo no sé nada de esto, yo solamente traduzco.
Okay.
State your name and address for the record, please.
Su nombre y su dirección. ¿Cuál es?
El nombre de nosotros, Omar Figueroa Gómez, Ana Adelaida Pérez Cardoso.
Okay.
203 Southwest 15th Place, Homestead, Florida 33030.
All righty, thank you. Waiting for the code enforcement.
Oficial Chaplin.
I read the testimony, Special Master.
You read it again. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was over flooded with stuff.
Okay. The case was heard on May 21st, 2026, and were given until June 20th, 2026 to comply for code section 19-1, outdoor storage all over the property and the roof. Affidavit of noncompliance was sent certified and regular mail on June 15, 2026. Property was also posted with an affidavit of noncompliance on June 16, 2026. Special Master, please accept the photo submitted as evidence.
Accept it. Thank you. Go ahead and you stated your name and address. Go ahead and tell us how we can help you to become compliant.
¿Cómo se les puede ayudar para que ustedes entren en cumplimiento?
nosotros hemos venido, sí, nosotros hemos venido para solicitar un tiempo extra. Estamos esperando por el sheriff porque hemos presentado un recurso, o sea, un legal para poder cumplimentar el...
We're asking for some time to comply because we're actually waiting for the sheriff because there's an eviction and we have, ¿qué fue lo último que dijo?
que para poder traer las cosas, esa es la solución que nosotros necesitamos un tiempo.
So we need we need some time in order to get everything out. We're waiting for the sheriff.
Sí. I need to wait for the sheriff porque...
All right, can they slide over so I can see the code enforcer? Can they slide over to this side so I can see her?
Okay.
Okay. So they've been working with you, right? Or how have this case, because I was the one that was over this case from the beginning. So I'm trying to paint a picture for myself so I can see where we're at as far as the whole overall evidence and...
Okay, so they end up getting a lawyer involved. They got the cops involved as well. So they have to go, because it's a civil matter, they have to go through a process because they're trying to, from what they told me, they can't just get their daughter's stuff and just throw it out.
Exactly.
They have to go through a process. So that's where the eviction through court is coming. But...
So my question is, the last time that we were here, I gave...
30 days.
30 days, all right? In the process of giving those 30 days, have they been communicating with you to make sure you understand that this is being...
The house, unfortunately, still looks like that, but they have been telling me that they've been going through the process of the court, and they still have to wait for the sheriff and the eviction, and it's just...
Telling you and showing you the evidence is, to me, is two different things.
I
So
believe they
I
have...
want to see some evidence.
They have the documents. Enséñale los documentos.
Sí. Gracias. Thank you. From the legal aspect of it, counsel, I have the document stating, and I know the rules and regulations as far as if you rent a room or a piece of the property to a subleasing or whatever, you do have a process to go through. They're going through the process. So does that give me the opportunity to extend what I've already put into position, or can I overrule what I've already put into due to the fact of the legalities of they have to follow these?
Override as in finding that the violation did not occur?
No, override following, stating that I can extend what I've already stated or put into position.
Yeah, you could extend it and allow them time for them to go through the court process. That's within your discretion.
Okay. And from the city point of view, what would be comfortable that due to the situation, would it be comfortable for us to say 30 more days and then start finding daily? That's where I'm trying to figure out. I'm thinking, according to these documents, hold on before I ask. This was submitted July the 21st. Do you have a date? Do they have a date for her to be removed from the property or them to be able to get this served to her?
Se le puso, hay una notificación ahí que era para el 22
Yeah, it's on the document notification for the 22nd.
The 27th of this month?
July.
No, July.
So she should have been out.
Entonces ya tenía que haber salido.
Sí, pero tenía que venir el sheriff y no ha venido.
The sheriff had to go, but he hasn't gone.
I wait for the sheriff. No, sheriff, no. 3 semanas para que
We're waiting for 3 weeks for the sheriff to show up, and this would be the 3rd week.
So at this point, I'm not going to back down on what I've ruled before, because the 27th, according to these documents that I'm reading, they had the authority to move forward.
O sea, yo no voy a cambiar la decisión que yo había tomado previamente, porque tenían que haberse ya ido a partir del 27, ya tenían que haberse adelantado.
estábamos esperando la corte, pero policialmente no lo podemos hacer.
We're waiting for the trial date, but we can't do it policialmente.
Sí, de la policía, o sea, bueno, sí, policialmente.
¿Qué es policialmente?
Policía, la policía de...
La policía no le permite.
No permite sacar nada.
Okay, the police doesn't allow us to remove anything.
No permite. Es muy delicado. Debe venir, no sé, no sabemos. Esos procesos legales demoran. Tienen que desalojarla para nosotros y poder sacar las cosas, porque con ella ahí no podemos. Ella se enoja, se niega, y no sé.
All right. Give me a few minutes, please.
No es de nosotros. Nosotros somos los propietarios. Las cosas son de ella. Y no quiere sacarla. No, es una niña, ya es una adulta ya. Es como la edad suya, 40 y algo. No, usted es menos. Imposible. La técnica que le dice niña es la niña.
Toda mamá de sus niños. No importa la edad, es niña.
Okay. All right. Based upon the evidence that's being shown to me and what I am reading, but also what has been advised to me through counsel, this has been going on since April, actually further than that. And I do thank them for moving forward to become compliant. And I know this is hard because it's a relative that is actually causing all of this to happen. But as of today, I'm going to give you 15 more days. After the 15 days, which will be September the 5th, you're going to start accruing a daily fine. All right? Throughout these 15 days, I need you to stay in compliance with your code enforcer to let her know what's going on. All right? So she could be able to understand. So whenever it comes back before us, that'll be reviewed. But throughout these 15 days that you're getting an extension, after the 15th day on September the 5th, you will start accruing $25 a day until you become compliant. Understand?
Nosotros entendemos, pero debido a la acumulación que hay de cosas, quizás nosotros necesitaríamos un poco más de tiempo, porque somos nosotros dos personas mayores que tenemos que Bueno, no saben cómo lo vamos a hacer, si lo va a sacar ella o no. No sé. Si es posible, si es posible.
If it's possible, could you please extend a little bit more because
I'm not going to extend anymore. As I stated, all of this has been occurring. It came before me in April, May, June, July, August. So they've had 4 months. So I'm not extending any longer.
Hemos tenido muchas disputas con ella, pero ella no ha habido solución.
we've had a lot of arguments with our daughter, but there's been no coming to a solution in all this time.
I am deeply sorry for what's going on, but this has a health effect on the community, not just themselves. This is more than just your household now. And because a little has spread into so much, now it is time to correct all of this. In reality, you should have made her come here today so she could see how this is affecting not just her. You know, so I'm not giving an extension. I'm not going to go any further. This is going to be it. And I think we put an adjudication on this property. Right or wrong?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Que ella lo sepa para que obedezca, o si no, porque nosotros no sabemos cómo ella reacciona fuerte. Sí, no, sí, para que ella sepa y que tienen que, o sea, una orden para que ella emitirle una orden a
We're
ella.
requesting a written order so that she can see it, the daughter.
Para que ella
She can review it online.
no se pueda negar.
They can play it online for her.
Dice que eso está en internet, usted puede ver el documento en internet de la fecha de vencimiento.
Sí, yo sé, pero yo lo que me refiero es un documento personal a ella, porque este documento va a ser para nosotros, que no tenemos ni culpa de esto.
Wondering, we're not at fault here. We're just wondering if you could give a document personalizing it to her directly. 'Cause it's not our
I
fault.
can't provide that.
No se puede hacer.
No se hace eso aquí.
It is public records, as I stated. She can go online, and you can review this online.
Ustedes pueden enseñar en internet toda esta información.
All right? I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling.
¿Cómo nosotros sacamos las cosas? Si ella se niega, se va a formar un pleito, un problema.
How are we supposed to remove the things if she is
This
against
this is their documents from higher than me. So this here,
Alcalde y policía.
these are the documents you show her.
documentos que puede enseñarle a ella?
Sí, ella lo tiene.
She has them.
Sí.
She's seen them.
These documents is way more than what you need to provide for her. You have nothing else to say because this is it.
Con esos documentos, with the police, con la policía, presento el papel y le digo, mira, voy a llamar a la policía.
Can I, with these documents, tell her that, I'm going to call the police?
According to these records, you have served her eviction.
De acuerdo con eso, usted ya le ha presentado el desalojo.
Ya. Y no debo esperar por el sheriff.
Do I need to wait for the sheriff?
No,
No.
you've already evicted her,
No, ya la
and the eviction started on the 27th.
el desalojo empezó el 27.
Sí.
So you're weeks behind. You have the authority to remove whatever this document says. That is what you could do.
Um, I do advise that they talk to, since they have hired counsel, that they can talk to their counsel for any other steps and processes that they need to take.
As well as we just been advised that it is best for them to talk to their attorney.
Sí, acaban de decir que lo están asesorando para que ustedes hablen con su abogado.
So your attorney is able to execute the rest of this document. As of right now, we're going to make the ruling.
Entonces ahora ya va a tomar la decisión final.
The ruling for CC 2601013 NOV, 15 days extension. Upon the 15-day extension, the officer needs to be able to review and be informed of what's the steps that are being taken within these 15 days. After the 15 days, which comes to September the 5th, there will be a $25 a day fine. There will be an $80, I'm going to waiver the $80 administration cost today. I'm going to repeat this. Case number CC 2601013 NOV, 15 days extension, $25 a day after September the 5th, an $80 administration fee that has been waived. Thank you. Have a great day.
Next case. Item number 5 and item number 6. This property has 2 violations under previously heard. Code Officer Chapelli, case number CE 25080349. My apologies. Item number 5, Code Officer Chapelli, CE 25080349, Dunieski Almeida Morejon. It's only one case on this property.
This is an affidavit of noncompliance. The case was heard on December 4th, 2025, and we're given until March 4th, 2026 to comply. For code section 6-197, fence in need of repair, and 6-36, non-permitted work for 2 terraces, the side door, and 2 structures on the rear. Affidavit of noncompliance was sent certified in regular mail on May 10, 2026. Property was also posted with an affidavit of noncompliance on May 13, 2026. Special Master, please accept the photo submitted as evidence.
Accepted. Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Jonathan Santiago, and I'm here on behalf of Dunieski Almeida.
Do you have legal
Yes, I have
a power of attorney?
Yes.
Can you share it with our counsel, please? Thank you. Go ahead and tell us your address again for the record. The address of the owner. Name and address of the owner.
I don't remember. It's actually on the 416 Northwest 7th Street, Homestead, Florida 3303.
Thank you. Go ahead and tell us how we can help them to become compliant.
So Dunieski actually hired us as a permit runner recently to help him out to be in compliance. And I'm here on his behalf just to ask for more time.
Give me the case number again, please. Thank you. I got it. much time are you asking?
I mean, as much as we can get. 90 days?
No.
Anything helps.
I wish I could tell my wife or somebody who write my check, give me as much as you want. I won't be sitting up here. Amen.
It was worth a shot.
Special Master, I do want to put out there that this case has been since December 4th, 2025.
Oh, that changed the game. When did they apply for permits or anything yet?
So they did apply for a permit for the side door, which expired on August 1st, 2026, and the permit is BD-25-00399. They also have a permit BD-25-00394 for the terrace/pergola, but it's been in an applied status as of December 2nd, 2025. The other terrace and the structures on the rear and the fence, the owner stated it will be demo, but that was in December 4th, 2025 when it was heard, and it's still present in the property.
Is there an affidavit on this property?
This is an affidavit of non-compliance. You mean like the affidavit of posting?
Is there affidavit of non-compliance on this
Yes.
property? Okay. So basically, this what I'm hearing today is an affidavit of non-compliance.
That's correct.
And they just hired you to get all this complied.
The company I work for, yes.
Due to the fact of the history of this, I'm going to give you some time, but it ain't going to be a lot just to get things cleaned up, all right? I'm going to do 15 days. After 15 days, it's going to be a daily fine,
Okay.
all right? So I'm going to give you 15 days to come compliant. There's a daily fine that will there's an $80 administration fee for today. There's a daily fine that's going to occur starting the 5th of September. And that daily fine is going to be $55 per day.
I'm sorry, 55?
$55
Okay.
per day that they're not compliant with this. Now, I'm not talking about with everything else that's going on. That's just with this one of just this one. All right, with this fence. All right.
Got it. I believe the next case is also for one of my clients. Would you like to keep the POA?
No, I don't need it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling. Ruling for CE 2508039. I'll repeat that. Case number CE 80349. Correct? 15 days to come compliant, $80 administration fee, $55 a day starting September the 5th. Starting September the 5th, there will be a $55 a day compliance fee. All right?
Magistrate, if I may, are you expecting 50 days so they have the permit approved? Or this is only for the removal of the damagements?
This would be for all. The permit, the well,
They're not gonna have a permit approved in 15 days.
so let's do it like this. I'm gonna give you 15 days to remove the debris and 30 days for a permit.
The fence.
The fence.
The damaged fence, right? And
A daily fine if they don't comply by the 15th day to remove the debris. And then a daily fine that occurs if they don't apply, if they don't get the permit by 30 days. If that's legal.
I suggest that if you want to give them an extension to obtain the permit, you guys haven't started a permit application yet, or yes?
Yes, they have.
I believe the person that he hired before us did apply for the permit. We're kind of like taking over.
Is there a permit that's been?
So the side door, they let it expired, well, the owner. The other permit for the terrace is been in an applied status since December 2nd, 2025.
So my issue here is it doesn't even matter if they do get a permit, they're still not going to be compliant.
So they give them 30 days until they get the permit settled with the building department, whether you have to apply for new permits or not. And then that will be, let's grab them that 30 days and check-in periods with the officer and provide them with updates. If there's nothing moving after 30 or 60 days, then we will bring the case back to the hearing.
This is an affidavit of non-compliance.
It's an affidavit of non-compliance.
So I suggest to table this case then.
And then,
Just if you want to grant the extension for them to start with the permit process.
okay. 30 days will be September the 20th. All right. It's very important that your client understands that they're running into a major derail. All right? I'm going to give 30 days, as those been advised, and $80 administration fee for today. After those 30 days, there's going to be a daily fine, all right? And the daily fine is it's going to be $75 a day, all right?
Understood.
And with that being said, within those 30 days, that's everything that's required. Removal of the fence, permitting, everything.
Got it.
All right?
Including demolition.
Include everything.
Everything. Got it.
All right? And the thing is, this property is under adjudication. So I advise, and it's being non-compliance. So affidavit of non-compliance can carry up to $1,000 a day in fines. So my advice is to get this rectified as quickly as possible. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and make the ruling. Case number CC 250-80349. 30 days to come compliance. $80 administration fee. $75 a day after the 30 days, which will start on September the 20th of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe the
next
case is
case.
fine as well.
Next case, item number 6, under affidavit of noncompliance, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CE 25080353, Rainer W. Mondeja Toledo. Mr. Jonathan Santiago is representing them.
Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Jonathan Santiago. Address is 526 Northwest 7th Street, Homestead, Florida 33030.
Can I have a minute so I can read my testimony, please? This is an affidavit of noncompliance. The case was heard on December 4, 2025, and we're given until December 11, 2025 to comply. For Code Section 6-36, non-permitted work for the side door, and there's a mini terrace attached to the structure on the rear. Affidavit of noncompliance was sent certified and regular mail on May 10, 2026. Property was also posted with an affidavit of noncompliance on May 11, 2026. Special Master, please accept the photo submitted as evidence.
Accept it.
And Special Master, there's no permits on file as of today.
Do you know when this was in? This was recent. Okay, thank you. Can you please state your name and address for the record, please?
Jonathan Santiago. The address is 526 Northwest 7th Street, Homestead, Florida 33030. And I'm here on behalf of Rainiel Mondeja Toledo with a POA.
Can you get clearance from our legal counsel with the permit? Power of attorney approved. Can you tell us how we can help the client to become compliant?
So this client also recently hired us to take over the case, be in compliance, and we're here to request more time if possible.
All right. How long has this been, or what was the previous ruling on this? Because this is a non-compliance affidavit.
They gave them an admin fee of $80 with 7 days, but the case was heard on December 4th of 2025 with no permits on file.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to give you 30 days for this one as well. $80 administration fee. I'm gonna go ahead and make the ruling. Ruling for CE 250-80353, 30 days 30 days to come compliant, which will come to an end on September the 20th, an $80 administration fee. After September 20th, $75 a day until they become compliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next case, item number 1 under new business, Code Officer Morataya. Case number CE 25090342, Enfield National Capital LLC.
This property was cited September 23, 2025 for code section violation 6-206 and 6-207, erecting a chain link without a city permit. Notice of violation was mailed via certified mail and posted September 24, 2025. Summons to appear was mailed via certified mail and posted July 23, 2026. Compliance has not been met, therefore the property is set for today's hearing. The property remains in violation. Photographs were taken September 23rd, 24th, 2025.
Can I stop you just for a moment? I'm trying to get counsel. Just give me a few minutes. Just recess for a minute, okay? All right. Back to our schedule. All right. Can we start from the beginning, please?
Again, this is going to be for case number CE 25090342. This property was cited September 23rd, 2025 for code section violation 6-206 and 6-207, erecting a chain link fence without a city permit. Notice of violation was mailed and posted via certified mail September 24th, 2025. Summons to appear was mailed via certified mail and posted July 23rd, 2026. Compliance was not met, therefore the property is set for today's hearing. Currently, the property remains in violation. Photographs were taken September 23rd, 24th of 2025 and July 23rd, 2026. As of today, As of today, no permits have been filed. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept these photos submitted as evidence. Also, a special master, just to give you a background on this case, I was in contact at the beginning with the property manager that is no longer overseeing this property. The person that you have before us here, she's the new property manager, and she has been in constant contact with me, and she's trying to expedite the process so she can go ahead and submit the permit with the city.
All right. Can you go ahead and state your name and address for the case, please?
McKinney's Plat, and the address is 156 Southeast 21 Terrace, Homestead, Florida 33033.
Would you happen to have the power of attorney with you?
Yes.
Can you please? Thank you.
Do you need that back? Is that your contract?
Yes. So I was in the property management before when this happened. So I took over the position around July 3rd. So I'm trying to do my best with this situation already. I'm trying to submit the permit to the city. I have the papers already, the survey, property, and everything. I've been in contact with the officer the whole entire time. But the thing is, I have an issue with the association because I need the approval for them. And they said, even I have the email here in case that you need it, they state that they need, the approval is the 30 days to 45 days, and they can expedite that. So that's what I'm waiting for, to get the permit and finalize the whole situation.
How much time are you asking for?
Like around 60 days, if I can. Yes.
I think I'm willing to go to max of 45.
Okay.
I'll take in consideration 60.
Thank you.
All right. That's it?
That's it. Sorry.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead and make the ruling. In case number C,
Item number 1 under new business.
there's another case that's added on to this. This is it? Is this an affidavit? All right. I'll do 60 days as asked, which will give you until 10/20. To be able to come compliance. So today I'm going to give a 60-day grant. I'm going to grant 60 days. It's going to be an $80 administration fee. So I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling. Ruling for CE 250903442. $80 administration fee, 60 days to come compliant, which will be 10/20/2026. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next case, item number 7. Item number 7 under civil citations, Code Officer Simmons, case number CC 2600203, TKT Alejandra Cartular.
Citation was issued to Alejandra Catilar at property address 1393 South Audubon Drive, Homestead, Florida 33035. Citation was issued on July 13, 2026 for code section 23.5-68 illegal dumping. The location of the violation was South Audubon Drive and Sandpiper Boulevard. I took the photographs on July 13, 2026. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted.
Special Master, the bulk trash pile was placed by improper methods on South Audubon Drive. The violation was not corrected, and they're here today to get their testimony.
Okay. Can you go ahead and state your name and address for the record, please?
Yes, Alejandra Cartular, 1393 South Audubon Drive, Homestead, Florida 33035.
Uh-huh.
And I'm requesting either deletion of the fee or a reduction. It was just a box of leaves, which we picked up like immediately and took it back home.
Okay.
So it was never picked up by anyone.
Okay. So you did, you corrected the...
Immediately, yeah. My father did it by mistake, and once we got the citation, we immediately picked up the box and took it back home with the leaves.
Okay. Can you verify that?
I spoke to Miss Simmons that day.
I did speak with her that day. You know, it was kind of, she was upset about the citation, of course. When I went back by the pile, it was more things stacked on top. So I'm not able to confirm whether, like, she picked it up. I did see the box is still under there in the leaves, but far as did she come on that day and pick it up, I'm not sure, because I set her compliance date for 2 days. So by that time, it was more things stacked on top of that pile.
All right. And that picture you just showed...
It's a picture of the box that we took back home, which I can show you the date on my phone.
Okay. I'm willing to reduce the fine, all right? I'm going to go ahead and reduce the fine. Now that is what I call accuracy, because she went and got a picture from the Walgreens and brought it in to you. Y'all, I hadn't seen a physical photo in so long.
I haven't printed one in so long. I forgot how to do it.
All right, so I reduced the fine $200. It's going to be a $200 fee. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling in the case. Case number CC 2600203 TKT, $200 for the fine. Thank you. Have a great day.
With the admin fee, right, sir?
I'm a waiver the administration fee. I'm sorry, I meant to say that. $80 waiver.
Next case, item number 10. Under previously heard, Code Officer Lynn, case number CC 2600220, NOB, Alicia Ayala.
Special Magistrate, give me 1 moment to pull up the information. Good afternoon. The property was cited on January 24th of 2026 under Code Section 6-36 for a replacement of a front door and a replacement of a side awning roof that was attached to the property. This was an expired permit on file for that particular property at one point. The property was cited on various different dates for the property in violation. This case is actually an affidavit of noncompliance. The property was heard on April 16th of 2026 and given until June 15th of 2026 to come into compliance. As of today, the property has not fully come into compliance. There is a permit on file for the work that's being completed at the property, but none of the permits have been finalized. We're still waiting for the permits to be finalized. They're currently in review. Special Magistrate, please accept the evidence submitted into record.
Accept it. Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Alicia Ayala, 51 Northwest 12th Street, Homestead, Florida, 33030.
How can we help you to become compliant?
What is it we're not compliant with? Because I don't understand.
So according to this case, the non-compliant is you have a addition on the side of the house, including but not limited to doors, roofing, and repairs. So according to this ticket, there's some work that has been done to the property. I'm going to have the code enforcement to read his evidence or his statement so that you can hear exactly what you're being charged for. Can you do that for us, please?
Not a problem. So this property was overviewed by management at the time frame of when those pictures were taken back on January 26th of 2026. Basically, they found various violations on the property address. We had majority of them addressed, including the cars that were presented on the pictures, trash piles, various different other violations that were associated with the property. We did find that from the time frames of where the screenshots show on the pictures that the front door was replaced at one point, and then the roofing along the addition to the side of the property were also replaced. But the doors were never finalized with the permit, and the roof on the side addition to the home was not finalized with the permit. They let the permit expire without finalizing it. As stated, there is a permit on file for the doors. They're still awaiting basically review process for that. I'm not seeing anything for the roof additions.
So basically, you've had work done to this property long time ago, and now you have not completed of getting everything inspected or closing out permits or any of that, and now that's why we're here.
The vehicles on the property have been taken care of, so I don't know what they're talking about. The vehicles have not been compliant, whatever. But those have been taken care of. The door, the permit for the door.
Can you please speak into the mic, sir?
The permit for the door, we already set all the regulations and went through everything to put the permit for the door. I didn't know there was a permit needed for the door. The door was broken. That one I understand, okay? But we did put all the permits for the door. I got all the paperwork here for that. The addition to the roof, I'm not sure what they're talking about, the addition to the roof, but if there was a permit pulled for the roof a while back that they said was not finished or wasn't complied to, wasn't finalized, there wasn't a final inspection due. Okay, that was during the time frame that my grandfather was here, so I'm not sure, because my grandfather recently passed away, probably like March 20th he died. This was issued.
He came before me, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, this was issued, yeah. So about that being finalized, I'm not sure what that happened with, but I already went and paid for the permit to finalize those inspections. What I'm waiting on now, they told me, is that I need a final inspection from an engineer. So I'm in process to do that. I'm trying to see how, like, but the permit to the door and the roof I already paid. I already put all the paperwork in there. I have everything here for that.
The last review for the property for the permits was done on the 18th of this week. Like I said, they're still in the review process. I'm not sure more or less what's the delays going on with the permitting department, but there is a permit on file and it's currently in review. I did see that some of the fees associated with the permit was paid.
All right. So basically, you really need more time.
I'm not sure. Well,
because there's still stuff that you still have to get an engineer. You got to do all that stuff.
The only thing I need to do is the final inspection with the engineer, they said. Which I didn't understand how that permit, because like I said, I was to my grandfather's not here. I didn't know nothing about that. My grandmother doesn't know nothing about that, so I'm trying to help her come into compliance with this. So we already did like all the little process. I already like went, paid for the permit and everything. What they told me I had to do is get a final inspection. So I need an engineer to do the final inspection, but they also told me that the engineer should do both, the door and the roof. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So I'm gonna fill you in so you'll be able to understand. Go ahead.
I'm just saying because I'm not a homeowner, so I don't know about
Yeah,
this.
that I'm about to give you.
I don't understand about none of these, so I'm trying to understand.
I'm about to give you a lesson.
I didn't even know he was the officer that gave me the fine, or my grandmother's fine. Because I stay with my grandmother right now to help her out to deal with this.
So I'm gonna give you a lesson real quick. All right, home ownership. It is your responsibility. Grandma and granddaddy's up to age where they can't do it anymore, right? So whatever the house has, it's kind of like if you date a girlfriend. If she has kids, you got to feed the kids and her. Same way with a house. So you're not going. I want you to understand this. Whatever comes with that house, you have to fix it. Even if you went out and you bought this house from your grandparents, you still have all the problems that they have. So even though grandfather has gone on, he still have left some things that need to be rectified. All right. And so now we're coming to the position where we have to rectify the issues at hand. That's from the roof, the doors, and all these other things that they planned on just, doing. You have to do it, and
we are trying to rectify.
All right, so
we have no complaints. We're trying to get everything situated because we don't want these headaches. So we're on your page. I'm just a little.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't understand how to do it. I'm trying to learn. I'm learning this. I'm trying to get it. So yes, more time would be appreciated.
All right. There is a lot when it comes down to ownership. All right. It's no difference. And when you get a house, it's like being married forever until death do you part. And then it still carries on after we're gone. All right. So you have to clean up all of this stuff. And to be able to come compliant is for your safety, not just to be, doing. But all of this is a safety matter. All right. So you've already applied for the permit to be finalized. And so it's going to take time for them to come out and finalize the process. All right. So I'm going to add 30 days for them to be able to come compliant, for them to be able to come out and finalize the permit.
Can I ask, so what is it that we're because I heard him say something about like the additions and all this other stuff. What is everything that we're being accused of right now? Because like I'm only complying with the roof and the door. Because I think the vehicles we already took care of, and everything like.
In regards to the other violations, sir, the majority of the other stuff was already taken care of. This is the only last one that you guys have currently active right now. It's just for the door and the roof, yes. In regards to it, Special Magistrate, it looks like their permit, when they initially applied for it, was back in June 15th of 2026, which I have on record. And it took well over 2 months, I guess, for the permitting department to try to get into the process where they're at now. So I wouldn't be opposed to 30 days before any additional fines are implied onto the property.
All right. I'm going to give him 45 days to come compliant. I do have sympathy for your loss. 45 days to be able to come compliant.
I got a question though, if I could get a chance. When you get a chance. Okay, because the roof, okay, the permit for the roof that we put in, my grandfather did that, like, they said what? The roof was when? I don't know, like 2012 or 11? So let's say I do the final inspection, they come do the final inspection, but they say that it's old. With the permit open, does that allow me to get the roof up to code, or how does that work?
I advise that after I do my ruling here, that you get with your code enforcement to give you more insight on what it is and what you need to tackle.
Okay.
All right. That's my advice from here, for you to be able to get a basic understanding of the whole, because there's a lot than just one or two things. So to get a whole picture, sit down with your code enforcement. Allow them to be able to go and comb through. I also advise for you to do your own homework and get online to find out what is open against the property, so you can become compliant with every single thing and do some homework to figure out what it is. I'll apologize for all that's just being thrown in your lap, but home ownership is a lot. It's another kid.
It's not my home.
It's yours. It's your grandma. You can go there and you can lay down. I can't come there and eat and lay down. You can go there and eat and lay down. All right. So, but you can go eat and you can go lay down, right? When grandma cook. All right. So you might want to take care of the hand that's taking care of you.
I'm taking care of it.
All right.
I'm right here.
So I'm going to give you 45 days to come compliant. All right. It's going to be an $80 administration fee. And hope the best that you get everything combed and situated.
Then 45 days is to get the final inspection for the permits to be approved, right?
Those 45 days to become compliant. Whatever they're asking for you to become compliant is you have 45 days to do.
Okay.
Now, once you become compliant or get on the road to getting whatever it is that the city's asking you to do, then that's what it is. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and make my ruling. Ruling for case number CC 26-00220-NOV. 45 days to come compliant, $80 administration fee. Thank you. Have a great day.
How do I get his?
Next case, item number 2, under new business, Code Officer Flores, case number CC 2500267, NOB, Walter La Rosa Anisley Cepero.
Hello.
Special Master, this property was originally cited by Officer Reyes on October 14, 2025 for code section violation 6-36 non-permitted work. This is in reference to an aluminum terrace in the rear of the property. The compliance date that was given was January 26, 2026. On July 10, 2026, this case was reassigned to me. Notice of violation was mailed, certified mail, and posted on July 10th, 2026. Compliance was not met, therefore the property was set for today's hearing.